Hey, this is Sashpuri with another iteration of the Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies map. For this iteration, I've added a lot of final assets for the game since the previous iterations had placeholder assets that didn't make the level good. I've filled in the blank areas with fountains and chairs and park materials. I've added a bunch of bushes on the edges, and the biggest change I've done is added like the buildings and apartment complexes. They have sort of a Chinese theme going on with the roofs and the patio stuff that modern China in an urban area would have. So the setting's supposed to be like a urban apartment complex area, and the parks in the middle. And they're supposed to be currently only have a small world building narrative area where basically there's a truck that crashed in. There's two trucks that crashed, and one of them went to the park, the other one got toppled, and some gas spilled. So that kind of suggests something happened that might have caused the zombies to come out. Most people don't play zombies levels for the uh, story, so it doesn't matter as much. But having that just makes the level more polished. Since zombies spawn here, that could suggest something happened here. I've added a bunch of final assets for this, and let's see how this looks in the game. So as you spawn in, you see is some park benches. I've added a bunch of bushes. Uh, a fountain in the middle as a centerpiece, which would help loop around. When the zombies are trying to chase you, you could kind of loop around this and these benches to avoid them. Over here, as you can see, these apartment complexes and the Chinese roof I was mentioning before on both sides for each door. You can't get past through this one until you have 800 points. And on the farther areas, you can see I've added a bunch of buildings to make it feel more like a lively urban city in a city area, so it doesn't feel like it's just an empty skybox. Currently, zombies are spawning on over here and from that window over there and from where the trucks are, so it's very spread out. So zombies are coming in from all directions, which forces the player to keep moving around and strategize. So it facilitates the player to keep and it constantly moving around the map, and it sends positive and reinforcements. And if I stay in one place for a long enough time, it will get super overwhelming, and we will have to kind of find a way to keep going. Unless you have a good gun, it's going to be really hard to stand in one place and keep shooting. So it really enforces the player to keep running around this park, and then once they unlock the outside areas, keep running around the outside loops and the inner loops. Here, as you can see, the trucks have toppled down, and to show that there was an accident, there's broken fences and like rocks and pebbles, and yeah. For the next iteration, I will just keep working on finalizing more assets and making sure there are more zombie spawn areas and just better, more polished, change the skybox to work on more world building. But overall, it's coming together, and thanks for watching. Have a good one.